What if I told you the ancient Scots did fear an enemy? But it wasn't Rome. It was something far worse, something that watched them from the northern mist. My name is Eogan, and I survived the night the Picts stepped out of the darkness. I was a scout, young enough to be brave, and foolish enough to think I understood fear. And before I tell you what we saw that night, listen carefully. If you're watching this right now, hit subscribe immediately. The truth I'm about to reveal is not something you want to miss when the full story drops. We thought Rome was the monster. We thought their legions, their iron, their empire were the worst our lands would ever face. But Rome never haunted the forests. Rome never made the rivers whisper. Our chieftains sent us north to find the painted ones, warriors covered in blue symbols carved into their flesh. But the real terror wasn't the warriors. It was what those symbols were hiding. The deeper we walked into Pict territory, the stranger things became. Birds stopped singing. Trees leaned away from us. And the air felt like it was watching, breathing, listening. Then we found it. A stone covered in spirals that twisted in ways the human mind wasn't meant to understand. When I touched it, the world didn't feel cold. I did. That night, as we sat around the fire, the river beside us began whispering. Not in our tongue, not in any tongue, like something ancient trapped beneath the water, trying to rise. Then the footsteps came, soft, bare, and humanly quiet. And when we looked up, they were already there, 10 warriors, painted blue, staring into our souls. They didn't speak, didn't blink, didn't move. They simply watched us like hunters, deciding whether we were prey or a warning. And when the fire died, they lifted their heads to the night sky and screamed. Not a battle cry, a warning, a sound that made the forest itself pull away from them. We ran, but every path we took led us back to the same cursed stone, as if the forest wanted us to understand. Rome was not the threat, the darkness was. Do you want the full story of what terrified the ancient Scots? Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. The full tale drops this week.